Welcome everyone, my name is Paulina Białka and I am a PhD student at the University of Gdansk in the Faculty of Social Sciences. I am mostly interested in how people understand quality and excellence, and this is what my doctoral research is about. I am delighted that I have an opportunity to present what I have found out so far by looking through the literature. My presentation will cover quality as a philosophical concept and what contemporary approach to quality looks like. Then I will briefly tell you when quality of education appeared in Poland, and I will try to explain what total quality management in education is and who are the social actors that evaluate quality of education. Last but not least important theoretical point is excellence in the university. Well, quality is a difficult term to define, mainly due to its subjectivity. Problems arise from the following premises. First one is that quality assessment depends on experience and knowledge. The second one is that the concept of quality is changing as a result of human development. And the third one that I had thought of is that quality is a multidimensional and interdisciplinary concept. The discourse of quality has been present in education for a very long time, but the very concept of quality of education is still not very precise. In order to tell you something about quality discourse, it is necessary to consider the moment when it appears and the subjects that speaks about it. The term quality comes from ancient times, from the Greek word poietes. It was first used by Plato in his work Symposium, recognizing the quality of certain things is the degree of perfection or excellence achieved by them. Then quality appeared as teleion in the works of Aristotle, distinguished from quantity. The qualities, in his opinion, are incomparable and non-gradable. In his work Categories, he divides quality in habits and dispositions, natural capabilities and incapabilities, affective qualities and affections, shape. Then Cicero, who was the one that translated the Greek poietes to Latin qualitas, defined it as a characteristics of an object. Then we've got Descartes, who denied Aristotle's theory. He believed that quality is connected to the sensations and feelings, not the properties of an object. Later on, John Locke defined quality as an idea of a sensation or perception. In his opinion, there are two types of qualities: primary, that are intrinsic to an object, and secondary, depending on the interpretation, so they are subjective. One of the Polish researchers who talk about quality, Mr. Antoni Tlilinski, presented the problems faced by philosophers of different times trying to discover what quality is. For example, it was considered if the relation say anything about quality. For example, do we speak of a quality of a small hamburger or only about the relation, a hamburger, something with which we compare it? Then what are the features of the quality? As I said before, Locke divided the quality features into primary, inherent to an object, and secondary, dependent on your senses, sensual. Does quantity say anything about quality? Locke believed that quantity is a quality feature, but Marxist philosophers, adopting Hegel's dialectic, recognized that quality and quantity constitute the unity of opposites. Similar views had been presented much earlier by Lao Tse, discussing in his Tao Te Ching the concepts of two opposing but not competing and complementary forces, yin-yang. And the last problem that was considered is, can service be the object of quality? Can we think of quality of service like quality of educational process? So, among contemporary approaches to quality, it is possible to distinguish two approaches. The first includes approaches that refer to economics, like total quality management, ISO, Kaizen, and marketing, and the second, technical, abstracts from economic issues. There is no place for a recipient in the technical understanding of quality. The model is the standard, the design, and the evaluator is a specialist. A product manufactured in accordance to technical requirements is of high quality, and if it exceeds the specified limits, it is of low quality. On the other hand, the marketing definition of quality emphasizes the importance of the customer as the final verifier of product quality. So, his satisfaction is a measure of product quality. Then, quality without customer does not make sense, because quality is the degree to which his wishes and expectations and requirements are met. Japanese concept of quality is a little bit different. Quality related to the knowledge about it's connected to the knowledge about customer expectations. Activities to ensure and improve quality include building the organizational ability to acquire knowledge about customer expectations. The idea of controlling the quality of education in Poland was born probably in 1970. This is the year that it appears for the first time in the Polish Economic Dictionary. So education starts to appear in economical language, and the discourse is moved from pedagogy towards economy. When we look for quality of education, certain regularities can be found. In relation to higher education, two approaches are used: result-oriented and normative. Using the result-oriented approach, we will evaluate the quality of educational process through the quality of university graduate. On the other hand, in the normative approach, quality is interpreted as the quality of educational process, for example, the conditions under which the result is achieved. This means that the client, the student, has a great influence on the final effect of education process. The school is responsible for ensuring the best possible conditions to achieve the intended effect of educational process. Now here you will find the total quality management model that provides an integrated approach to manage the quality of education in higher education. It begins with the environmental scanning of external factors and the analysis of needs and internal capabilities and resources of the university with objective of determining the purpose in satisfying stakeholders and the outcomes. The educations and learners are social actors at the center of the process. The curriculum needs to be developed with the purpose and social actors in mind. Learning and teaching strategies outcome have to be constructively aligned for effective learning and the achievement of learning outcome. The place provides the environment and learning resources to facilitate effective teaching and learning. And then the process is evaluation, continuous improvement, and review. The last part is advertising, which involves the marketing of a university. So, as you can see, total quality management changes the purpose of existence of universities. They change from places to meet to institutions, factories, something like that. To sum up this part, I would like to ask you two questions and hopefully inspire you to think about them later. So, what is quality of education and who should be responsible for quality of education and why? Let's have a last look on the stakeholders, the people who evaluate the quality of education in the universities. Stakeholders come from the internal and external environment of a university, and as you can see, it's society, government, local society, experts, high schools, students, employers, and academic employees. So, who should evaluate? I don't know. Well, when we look in the literature, university administrators also talk about excellence, not only about quality. When you go to the website of any university and search for the word excellence, you will find results including scientific excellence, university research excellence, university excellence expressed in citations, teaching excellence, and so on and so on. So universities now have, instead of two cultures, they have that problem of reaching excellence. And I think it's difficult because excellence is devoid of reference. When you think about an excellent car or an excellent class, you cannot find the same criteria for those different objects. Well, without going into detail, measures of excellence for the universities are students, group size, staff, finance, libraries, effectiveness, and reputation. So I am again faced with questions like, what is effectiveness? Does a professor have to be a better educator than a master? This is where questions about the accountability of universities arise. So another two questions to think of. What is the definition of excellence, and when universities and teachers refer to excellence? Thank you very much. I am really pleased that I had that great opportunity to be here today.